Hi, Ophiuchus. This is your channel messages for the 17th of August. Ophiuchus, your channel your channel message is the sweetest memories. If I could escape into visit my own world, I never meant for you to get hurt forever. We'll be together. Now tell me, boy, wouldn't it be sweet? If I could be sweet. Okay, I'm getting not the sweetest escape. I'm getting the sweetest memories. Okay, so I'm getting something about pictures. You want to take pictures of somebody. Maybe this is something about you seeing pictures of somebody with somebody else. All right. Yeah, but I'm getting some more pictures. I'm getting some more sweetest memories. Ophiuchus, you're the older, you're the more mature person of the zodiac. I think you're the oldest, Ophiuchus. You are the wounded healer. You're literally the old man with the serpent. So I think you're the oldest zodiac sign. Even though you were the last to come into formation. Again, something about some memories. Maybe all your life you never have a sweeter memory than you have when you're older. Maybe you thought when you get old, your memories will fade. Like you will say, when I'm young, I was in my prime, so much nice memories. You're making a lot of sweeter memories older. I'm getting that's not the ideology you thought life was. You think as when you get older, things slow down. And you think that the only thing you will think about when you're older is when you were young. I'm getting while you're old, right now, we are making memories. And I feel like the memories are more substantial than the memories you had when you were younger. Getting something is so sweet, okay? So sweet! 2 packs of sugar. Let's go. 2-pack Shakur. 2-pack Shakur. 2 packs of sugar. 2-pack Shakur. 2 packs of sugar. Okay, let's go. First card out is Google coming out first. Okay, so I'm getting you're dealing with the great big book of everything with everything inside. See the world around us. This book's a perfect guide. Google. I'm getting you're dealing with Google. Okay, so something is sweet. We also have Pisces. I'm getting somewhat a Pisces on Google. Somewhat a Pisces person who you're dealing with. We have Capricorn. All right, we have Pisces and Capricorn here. We have Lock and Key. I'm getting the Pisces and the Capricorn is in a relationship. Something about Google. We have Cancer. And we also have the number 6. Capricorn, even though you're not the 6th zodiac sign, the sacrifice is Capricorn. Is it something about you sacrificing your wife? Like your wife died? Maybe your wife died. Okay, maybe you did marry a woman for like 20 years. And she dead. And you said we'll never remarry. Maybe you never remarry. Maybe you're gonna make just as nice memories as it, and people don't usually hit the lotto twice. You know? It's not like Catherine is. Catherine is lit the lotto twice. You is not Catherine, right? Yeah. Usually when you're there with a person and you find that person like for 10, 20 years and they never cheated on you and you had really good memories, it was a really good marriage, them died, you will say, I would never find another person. Me get things like you meet a second, me get you meet two, Jesus, you're lucky as fuck. Me getting your wife dead, a couple of years later, you're gonna meet another girl. She'll become your wife again. You're gonna have a very, very harmonious relationship being older. And you say to yourself, how me hit lots twice? Maybe the gods favor you. We don't know what you did when you were younger to rewrite karma. But all I know is, yeah, you might even say, what am I do for deserve this? I expect for die alone. Me did really think. More than never think at this age, we could I get this. Maybe me know me could have compromise on certain things to get an outcome at this age. But me getting it, say my time passed long time. This is like you're saying, this is for when I did younger. How me get it back when I'm old? The gods favor you. That's why. Let's go. We're making sweet memories. We're getting Pisces, we have Capricorn, we have Google. We're getting some pictures. Some pictures. Maybe taking a picture or something like that. Or I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting pictures. Don't know if you're doing a photo shoot, but me getting a saying, I'm too old. How me get it right again? Well, you know, once you know how to drive a car, it doesn't matter which car you drive. You'll know how to drive a car. Okay? I'm just saying. You're saying, wow. the first half of my life, I get it right. I know I'm gonna finish my life, I'm gonna get it right again. Yeah, apparently you always apply the same formula and you got the same outcome. Let's go. Ophiuchus. Wait, sorry, hold on. Ophiuchus, wait. First card out is the Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting something to make you feel young. You feel younger. It's like you fall in love all over again. And you're saying, no, but I'm married and divorced. What means I'm widow. What means an older person. How am I in love? How am I have this type of love again? This is for when you're young. That's the perks of being younger. That's the perks of being 20. You will fall in love much faster and it will be much realer. I can't see myself falling in love at this old age. But getting you have butterflies in your stomach. So yeah, I'm getting you're in love again. You're making great memories. You're saying to yourself, this is memories what people have when they're younger. When you're young and you meet the first love of your life and you're in your prime, that's when you met these memories. Okay, it's not every man who's in them prime look good. You need to know that. And not every 25-year-old will look good. It's because she's 25, she look good, and every one of them look good. You need to know that. So again, me getting something, yeah, relive something again, even though you're older, but it feels very new and it feels young. We also had the Ace of Swords. Yeah, me getting you so surprised. Me getting you say, I'm going to try it. It could be dating after a relationship, a long-term relationship, but yeah, say you're older now. What is dating? These bitches want yachts and bags, but when I had a wife or when I was growing up, no, you would just walk someone home. You know, you walk her home and then you walk home, and that's how we want to fall in love with each other. It wasn't about buying bags or purses. Again, I'm getting even if you're dating a younger person, me getting them have an old soul just like you. We have the Chariot. Okay, no, this could be somewhat a police officer. We have Cancer, is a police officer. Getting a police officer who I date. Maybe you don't want nobody know say I'm a police officer. Me getting you say what how me like you're saying he's a police, we're not supposed to get them type of people. But no, know what you're saying. It's like you're saying he's a police. Like how me get this type of relationship from he's a police? Well, who gets the type of relationship you're talking about? Who? Like lawyers, judges, who get it? Me getting you saying something too good to be true. Not if you're a good person. If you're a good person, it's not too good to be true. It's only a good person when you know if you're fat, you never done nothing to deserve it. So we have a Cancer here, a Chariot. We also have, yeah, are you dating? Me getting he's a police officer and yeah, date. And yes, but like I said, police officer get them type of girl here. Me no know. Me getting he's a police. The two are called yeah, dates. You're dating. I'm getting you're saying like maybe you're older, yes, but no, how am I get this again? Like people do usually like you're saying, if you did the same profession 20 years ago, you would think you deserve it. But because you're older in age, doing the same thing, yeah, get this. We get to get. I don't know. It's like you're saying it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Why not real? Because you're a Ophiuchus, because you're older. Because you're the wounded healer. Me getting it keep saying, if I was 30, I would believe. If I was 25, I'd believe. I can't believe this type of nonsense or fairy tale when me this old. When me been through it already. But me getting something is working. Maybe afraid to tell somebody say you're a police officer because maybe they won't date you. But me getting you to tell them the truth. Me getting you telling somebody the truth. You're telling me getting you going go to somebody. You want to give them the truth. You're getting something about you're sharing with somebody that you're a police officer. Or something like that. Again, your message was sweetest memories. So maybe somebody has never seen you in your uniform before. Or me getting other people, me getting show somebody a picture of you and a man. And they must say, but me know the man in the police. Yes and no, he's not a police. And the people will say, yes, he is. You never know that. How long you're sleeping with this person. You don't know that. I make it saying, no, we don't know. There was no symptoms. I never saw a sign there. Let's continue to read. Maybe that's why somebody don't want to be on video. Maybe you want to take pictures with somebody, you want to put up somebody on social media. That's why somebody's like, no. It might not be because them in another relationship. It might be because I'm a police. Yeah, put up social media, my man, my man, my man. And he's a big fucking police officer, yeah, do it too. But we getting him not telling you that he's a police. But him's avoiding cameras. We're getting some yeah, let's go. All right, we have the 5 of Swords, which is spite. We also have a 7 of Swords. I'm getting blocked. Oh, see, we have the Lovers card. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting is it a Gemini? Is it a Cancer? Me getting a relationship here in with this Cancer, with this police officer. It's a yeah, me getting you saying how me get this. Like you're saying, no, maybe you're looking on your other friends and you're saying, you see, all of them have similar relationships. Why my relationships are easy? Well, what's so special about me? That's your problem. Your problem is you think that everybody is the same. That's your problem. That's your problem. You're like, I'm not special. Yes, the fuck you are. You're more special than all of these niggas. But you're like, I'm not special. I'm just a regular guy. I just do a regular job. I'm not special. Yes, the fuck you are. That's why you're getting this. The Lovers card with the Chariot. Yeah, me getting you get a love of your life. Me getting, because maybe you dated women in the past, but because of what you do for work, me getting you keep a clash. Maybe I work too much and the girls them is like, I can't deal with it. Yeah, I work too much. Maybe you're always too busy. Maybe you can be around somebody physically, but mentally and emotionally, you have to do work. Me getting you finding somebody who mesh well with your lifestyle. Because maybe you being a police officer contradict a lot of things. Maybe you couldn't go out. Maybe you work night shift. There's certain things that it hinder, like you said to yourself, it don't make sense. Make it a relationship because the work just not allow me. Me getting you fall in love with somebody who me getting you fall me getting wait, me getting you falling in love with somebody and actually work out for you perfectly. I'm getting it's working out for you perfectly. Okay. So yeah, let's get 2 more. We have the World card and we also have the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe you know what? Maybe you want. Me getting is not that you're hiding the secret, but me getting maybe you want to. Me getting something about you want your identity at work to be at work, and when you're with somebody, you want to be with somebody. You don't want cross, like you don't want. Okay, me getting you saying, I can't believe that me get this relationship. Me getting you say to yourself, I always knew what I wanted. I always knew how I wanted my relationship to be, but never in a million years I think could I get it, and I never have to ask. Usually when you're there with somebody, you have to teach them how to love you. Me getting you, we have Gemini and we have Cancer here. Me getting you saying this person fit perfectly in my life. My schedule and for them schedule is perfect. Me getting you saying it perfect. Me getting you saying how you get this so good, how you get so perfect. Again, maybe in the past you tried to date 2 of Cups, but me getting there was always like a blockage. Yeah, work too much. Them not see you. Maybe when you're with them, you still talk about work. And me getting something is annoying. Me getting you finally find somebody who you can. Me getting this is the type of person you can bring around with you, and you wouldn't even notice them in the car. Like somebody will just sit down there for like they don't stand there for the whole day. And make you do what you have to do. It's like people who do delivery jobs. You don't want to be alone on delivery job, so you bring a girlfriend with you. Like your girlfriend will sit down with you. It's like you're a truck driver. You find a perfect girlfriend. It's not a type of girl who she don't want to go to a club, she don't want to go out, she not into the whole social media shit. She will sit down beside you and screw up on her phone while you drive miles and miles and miles to make deliveries. Me getting you find a perfect match. You're older though. So, but for some reason you think because you're older, you're at a less advantage. I don't know why men think that. Men are women. I'll tell you this. If you don't want to believe that it's okay, my parents don't believe in my dreams either, so you're not hurting me. Men are more valuable the older them get. Which men are not valuable in them 20s. Which I'm not. Even if they make $1 million, they're 20 years old. Maybe if you're 20 and your man at 20, you don't see a psychological maturity because you and him is the same age. Which men are more valuable the older them get. If there's two men and them look the same way and them make the same money and them act the same way, I want a 30, I want a 40, I'm gonna choose the one who's fucking 40. You know why? Because the older men get is the more valuable they are. Of course, maybe sexually, they're at a disadvantage. Yeah, but you think a sex alone a keep girl? Look how much girl have man who a fuck them every single day and them still a fuck the neighbor. Look how much girl have sneaky link and they're married and a sex alone. And these are young people who just tied the knots. Why 20-year-olds were just tied the knots? Them a fuck other people. And them young. Yeah, to me, no. To me, when I see like sometime when I see a guy my age, I say him I want little boy. I say you're a little boy for me. I mean him at the same age. I say he's a little boy. You don't know about life yet. You just a learn. And then I say, but we're the same age. Yeah, but we're not the same age. We're the same age, but we're not the same age. Brody, no. You need more years of experience on you. Duh. That's why bitches love married men. Because the experience what married men have experience taking care of kids. They're more patient. Them had a wife. You don't get there unless you grow into the marriage. That's why when you take a guy who is 30 years old and he marry you, you don't feel the same way of another man who older, but is a married man. You have bitches who will be with older men and don't have sex with them, but them give them loyalty. Sometimes, if you look on a scale, more bitches are loyal to older men than they are to men their ages. If you are 30 and she are 30, chances are she'll fuck on you with another 30-year-old. If the man older than her, chances are she less likely to fuck on him. Less likely. Sex will be the last thing when him older. You see, when him her age or younger, usually sex is what carry the relationship for both of them. The man will step out on she, or she will have a second man. Because sex is the basis. Usually, when you're a man older than you, I see usually when them older, there's less of the possibility of that happening because they're more experienced. Well, maybe you don't like that. Maybe you like men your age. I find men my age to be incompetent and to be unintelligent, which I never met a man 35 who was intelligent as I was, to be honest with you. Them act like 25. 35, no different from 28. It's the same. They're not the same way to me. So yeah, congratulations, Ophiuchus. I'm getting you don't believe this. You don't believe it. I don't know. You're an older man. I'm getting a strike goal again when it comes down to love. And people are like, come on, man. What does she want with you? Come on, man. You're old. So because you're older, you don't deserve loyalty. Me getting you saying to yourself, but cannot believe at this age. Me get like you're saying to yourself, I know who my perfect bride is. And you're dated in your 20s, but you never get the perfect girl. And that pass. I'm getting no you give up on love completely. You just say, you know what? Perhaps I'm just like a fuck girl with my honey. And perhaps if me ever have a baby, oh well. I'm getting you find a perfect person and you're saying to yourself, why like you say, so all my life when me at 20 thinking that when I find my wife, me have to wait until me at 43. Me have to wait until me at 45 actually find the love of my life. Yes. Some people marry at 20 and divorce by 40, 20 years in. You would never find a love until you were 40. That means the love where you find when you're 40 is going to be there until you're fucking 70. So I don't know what you're rather. You're rather marry at 25 and break up at 40 when you have 2 kids after 20 years and marriage, or you'd rather suffer thinking something was wrong with you being alone until you were 40 and then you meet the love of your life. And you're with her for 30 years, almost the rest of your life. Going to leave it here. We're going to the next reading. Neil, thank you so much, Neil. Big up yourself, Neil. And I want you to know that you deserve to be happy too, Neil. You should know that. I'm going to the next reading. I will be back.